all right. Here we go. So listen, we are doing a follow-up on last Friday because Retzev, he couldn't get into the game in time. I think it was like 7 minutes, 8 minutes. I don't know what it was. And today we're going to try that again. And also, Jace Allred comes in for what was Luke Assassin as the jungler for this mix-up team. So we're going to see if Braden can figure out how to help that team win. We did handicap him, though, 5 minutes. He's going to have to wait and spawn for 5 minutes before he can join the game. That's how we're going to try to give this a go. Now, you can see on the screen, it's a Lux, Renekton top, so a Lux support, Renekton top, an Action ADC, a Warwick jungle, and a Yasuo mid against a Swain ADC with Where's Perry, a Swain support with Where's Perry, a Jinx ADC, a Kha'Zix jungle, a Dr. Mundo top, and a Vex mid. So that is the battle. And like I said, we do have to give Braden a little bit of a handicap to give the rest of the team an opportunity to give them some safety, give them some opportunity, give them a chance to get going before he jumps in and kills all of them. So this is his handicap. He doesn't like it very much, either does his team, but I don't care. So that's the deal. All right, so we got a minute until the spectator delay. I'm going to take a quick look in here at some folks. So we got a Dream Dragon Yasuo. And they'll go ahead. They're already jumping in. And I'm still on that spectator delay, so I got to wait a little bit. But they are jumping in. So we'll see how this shakes out. I can see their screen. You can't. So I can actually see the live view as well. 21 seconds. We'll be right back. I'll come back when we're getting a little closer to rolling. Give you a quick idea of how these guys are going. Yasuo is a 183. Jace is a level 48. He's got level 7 mastery, though. A level 5 mastery on Action for ST2003. A level 42 T-Train. A level 7 mastery on Ninja Peach. A level 7 on Swain. A level 4 on Jinx. A no mastery level 49 on Kha'Zix, no mastery level 73 on Jinx, and no mastery level 45 on Vex. See how long this thing takes to load. We'll be right back. All right, takes a while for this thing to get up and rolling. The dang team camera isn't up. Let me see if I can make that go. Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's see if we can get that up here. Come on. Let's go.
"30 seconds until minions spawn."
There he goes.
I daunt with my grappling hook. See,
All right, so. That's pretty funny. Okay, so we're rolling now. So let's see how this thing shakes out. I got to click back on this window so that it's actually live and rocking. I can see over on the left in real time. He is at 4:10, so he's getting real close to coming out. Here in the game, we're just a minute 10 in, so we're about 3 minutes behind. They think about the red team's just going to go ahead and settle in. They're going to start with their top, their red buff. The blue team, on the other hand, is going to start on the bottom with their red buff. They are starting to lay some stuff. I'm not sure why we're pinging. They're pinging the Yasuo just to torture him. 448, 49, 50, just a few seconds away from joining the attack. Let's see, at least in the live, he did hold to the rules, and out he comes. He's gonna TP. He's gonna TP straight to lane, and then he goes. All right, so now going back to our spectator delay. Right now, not a lot going on. Just everybody kind of trying to do their farming thing. Got the action and the Lux sitting back. We heard a few fights, so this is a volatile bottom lane without a doubt. Where's Perry with a pull and a shot from the Jinx on the action? And not a lot happening elsewhere, so we're spending a lot of time watching the bot lane. T-Chain dashes forward and gives a spin on the Mundo. Another just hammering by the Lux, or by the Jinx and the Swain on the action. An early invade attempt on Dr. Mundo. That's pretty brave to see if they can get this going right at level 3 and level 2, and he's gonna get away. No, he doesn't. He takes a shot, and first blood goes the way of the Warwick to get things going. That bodes well for the blue team, as they're trying to navigate how they're going to play without Yasuo in the mid lane for 5 minutes. Ninja Peach level 2, Action level 2, both Jinx and Swain level 2. Getting some poke on the Swain from the Lux. Here's level 3 for the Jinx. She's shooting forward some rockets, trying to make that happen. Ninja Peach avoids. Kha'Zix's thinking about coming around. I don't know if they see him. Ninja Peach should have seen him right there. Needs to get away. Can they freeze him right there? Good. Rooted him. And that, really puts an end to that invade attempt, and he's going to have to pull back. I don't know where if he's going to stay in the area or just drop some vision. No, he's going to go ahead and boogie on out. 4 minutes in. 1 more minute until the Yasuo joins the attack. There's a root. Good opportunity for some more poke. And Swain is down both on mana and on health. And Jace tries to come out and run after him, but, not a good opportunity for a gank. They were not pushed up, and there was really very little opportunity there unless you could push the wave and try to get them under tower. Where's Perry? Really can't do anything. I'm not sure why he's staying in lane. After crashing that wave, they are going to base. Vex trying to come around to cause some trouble. Is she going to get there in time? Let's see what happens. No, she doesn't. Not anywhere close. That was a lot of effort to leave the mid lane for no reason. A huge, colossal waste of time, truth be told, from Waffle Falil. He's going to base. Yasuo is back in lane, and he's already trying to make it happen. Waffle Falil level 5 to a level 1 Yasuo, but now if he's here just free to farm, he's going to level up quick. He already is at level 2. He'll level up quickly because of the catch-up. I believe the catch-up sort of feature that League of Legends introduced a few months ago. The top lane, just level 5, both of them. We need to fix this. 21 CS to 22, and 1 death. That was on that gank from Warwick on Dr. Mundo. The junglers, Kha'Zix, 36 to 29, so he's up on CS over the Warwick, but he's behind in a kill. Mid lane is a Vex versus a Yasuo. And obviously the Vex is winning that because she had the mid lane all to herself. Oh no, big shot on the Ninja Peach, and that's it, she's dead. That's the first kill for the red team, and that is on Ninja Peach, and that is a kill for your jungler. Swain support against a Lux support. Action and Jinx fairly even. 1 death for the Lux. That's really all that's going on in the bottom lane. Warwick staying in the area, not really sure if he's going to circle around and try to pick on the Kha'Zix, or if they're just going to kind of have a dance here. He thinks about it and chases him back into his jungle. Kha'Zix they're in the area. They want to cause trouble. See if he can jump forward and get him now. Oh, a big battle waging, and here comes Where's Perry. And that's it. He has to pull back. The bottom laner's trying to help. Can they take care of the Swain? They do. So it turns out swinging in the favor of the blue team. They're going to take drag. It appears for free. Kha'Zix has to retreat into the top jungle and look for an opportunity to take something away in the top. Is he going to invade? That would actually be the smart decision, to go in and take the top jungle. But no, it appears he's going to continue all the way up to the top lane to see if he can't get a gank on T-Train. T-Train pulls back, dashes there, and boy, that, once again, just a lot of wasted effort and time. I don't know if they're going to call, he is going to call Rift. So that's the trade he's going to try to make. You got drag, I tried to push T-Train under tower, and then we're going to go and take Rift. They hope that they're going to be able to take that for free. Yasuo now at level 4 against a level 7 Vex. I have no idea what Vex does. Any of the abilities. Never played her a single time. Some poke from the Lux causing some trouble in the bottom lane. Generally, they have to pull back. You've got 1 death to the Swain and 1 death to the Lux, and Action has picked up a kill in the bottom lane. There is a root, but can't follow it up. Does get some poke, but doesn't do a ton of damage on the Swain. Vex and Yasuo, level 8 against the level 5. Yasuo continuing to try to catch up. Missed from the Vex, whatever that throw forward thing is of hers. I know that if it hits you, then she can jump to you. And that gets really annoying. Swain runs off the Action and the Lux. Another opportunity to try and root. Take some good poke on the Swain. The Young G is low. Both Young G and the Swain are low. The Swain is gonna base. Young G's still staying. He may now decide to base. He does. Action. And Lux will then get a free wave. Once again, an interesting story is here with Retzev already at level 6 and 33 CS. Down quite a bit to the Vex and CS, but still at level 6. A level 6 to a level 8. Kha'Zix doing his jungle thing. The top lane continuing to just kind of farm in the boring top lane way that they do. The Renekton is well behind the Dr. Mundo in CS, but looks like he's going to take a wave here, and that's going to give him quite a bit. He can take most of this wave. Now he's 43-56. Oh, another shot taken out, and Derek has to get back. Lux tried to ult, didn't work out. Vex pushes forward, gets a shot on the Yasuo. Warwick is going to continue to chase the Kha'Zix. Can Kha'Zix jump away? No. He just is able to run a little burst of speed. Where's Perry comes into the jungle. Now they're going to try to pinch on the Warwick. What are you doing, Warwick? You overstayed your welcome, brother. And found yourself get absolutely pinched in enemy territory, and you had nobody coming to support you. Now they're surrounding the Ninja Peach. Ninja Peach trying to do some damage, but takes a shot, and he does get action, does get the Kha'Zix, but Lux is going to die for it, so it's a 1-for-1, and Action's got to get under tower. Another shot from the Lux, or from the Vex on Action, but he's safe under tower and is going to force them to back. So Vex is going to back. Vex still no kills, 1 assist, 2 kills for the Kha'Zix, and just the 1 for the Swain. Right now, blue team up just 4-3. Yasuo back in the center lane doing his thing. He's level 7, level 9, Waffle Filial. Swain back in lane, trying to drop his eyeball that doesn't look like an eyeball in whatever skin he's wearing. Lux finally making her way back into lane. 53-54, so even, but now here comes the Rift. They're going to drop it in the bottom lane. 3 kills for the Action. He's getting fed at the moment. He's got 3 of the 4 blue team kills, and they dropped Rift. And if they can try to do some damage on this Rift, they can really limit the amount of damage it's going to do on tower, but it is going to at least get 1 rear up and shot, and that's probably going to be it. That is it. So it takes a few plates off of the tower, but I don't know if that gold went the way of any of the red team because they hadn't done much damage on the tower. Regardless, they're back to battling. Lux trying to destroy some of the vision from the red team to see if she can't encourage a gank to come back that way. Vex wandering around in the top jungle and really seeing her CS lead creep away. I don't know if she's thinking that it's her time to just roam. She's just gonna roam the rest of the game to try to stay away from Retsev. I really am not sure what the plan is here, but she's doing absolutely nothing while she's just giving up CS and allowing Retsev to get back into this game. Already a level 8 to a level 9. He's down just 1 level. And CS-wise, he's pretty much even. So the 5 minutes that Retsev had to sit in base has been erased by the 13.5-minute mark. There is a root on the Kha'Zix and double kill. This Action is going off at the moment. An ult from Ninja Peach does a lot of damage on the Jinx, who decides to stay under tower. Also probably dropped a potion. Blue team is going to go and take the dragon, and that is going to be for free with everybody in the red team in the base. Dr. Mundo is going to teleport back to his lane to try to push those minions off of his tower. If you take a look, the blue team tower in the top lane doesn't look like it's taken a single shot. Just a few shots on the red team tower. Now Vex returns back to lane, up now just by 1 level. And as I say, you know, we're even on CS, and it's a 1 assist to the Vex is really the only difference, and the single level. Vex tries to throw forward. Here comes the tornado from the Yasuo. Just working on some minion clear. Vex needs to take and misses that. Kha'Zix crossing over. Warwick going and doing his jungle thing. Action facing the bottom laners alone. Did the Lux die again? 2 deaths, 5 assists. Maybe the Lux just backed. I missed that if there was a kill. Actually, I guess I can look at it on here, huh? Nope, she must have just based. She is now returning to lane. The bottom lane is the real interesting one. It's so volatile. The mid lane, I mean, really, I think Retsev is just trying to do his best to get into this game as much as he can. And Waffle Falil, I'm not sure if she was scared, but here comes the Yasuo. It's a good opportunity for a trade. Turns and takes a shot on the minion wave, but no damage onto the Yasuo as he continues to heal. I'm not sure what he's building, but every attack on minions is a heal for him. So I assume he has some life steal. Three bottom laners. Once again, Jace coming forward. Let's see if he can get the young G. Needs to get him right here, and that's going to be it. And he dives under tower and takes out the young G. But Vex is in the area. Has to get away. Drops the plant. Vex trying to return now to the lane. And the red team's turret has been destroyed. Where was that? Oh, I see. So the bottom laners, while all of that was happening, were able to take the tier 1 bot tower. Look at the damage that's been done on the tier 1 mid tower. Retsev now even in levels at 10 with Waffle Falil, and he's up 88-87 in CS. Lux is going to base, doesn't realize there's vision there. It'd be interesting if the Jinx were to ult into that bush before she left, but the Jinx doesn't. Probably didn't have it up. Level 8 Jinx. Kha'Zix's back in the jungle. Vex trying to come into the mid lane and push back the Retsev. Where's Perry now appears to be roaming. Calling out that he's going to rotate to the top lane. No reason to do that with Renekton pushed under tower unless he asks Jinx to pull back. He does. So if he can now kite him, what is Jinx doing? He's pinged it several times that he's coming. Why are you turning and pushing him back? Jinx, the whole point is for you to bait the Renekton out so that the Swain can come and help you. And for some reason you decide to ult and push him back under tower. That was just dumb. Swain now turns around, and that entire effort was basically for nothing. Gets some vision. Maybe they're going to help out. He's going to be able to help out on this tower a little bit. But, you know, really, that was a complete walkabout for Swain that amounted to absolutely nothing. And that's just a huge waste of time, which you can't do as this Yasuo is starting to get built. And he's going to just go off here in the near future. And you just don't have time to go waste wandering around in the jungle getting nothing done. Swain is still in the lane and asking for assistance while Dr. Mundo leaves. Where is he going? Dr. Mundo, you are...
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb.
Yeah, seriously. So now the Swain is going to end up getting pinched. Doesn't understand. He's surrounded by 2. If they can get him right here, he's in trouble. Dr. Mundo comes to see. Vex is there. What can they do? Can they do the damage? And that's it on Renekton. Can they take care of the Warwick? He has to try to get away. 1 shot. And that's going to be a death on the Warwick. So that's a 2-0 win for the red team, even though they are currently trailing 8-5. Vex, or excuse me, Jinx under tower takes a shot from the Vex, and here's an ult and just deleted by the Ninja Peach as the Jinx tried to hide under tower but had no support. The red team now circling around and trying to cause trouble as Ninja Peach wanders in the jungle. Can they take out? They can take out the Swain. So 10-5 for the blue team. Red team has to pull back inside of their jungle, and this thing is going pear-shaped for the red team. as Retsev is completely back in this game, and the 5 minutes did absolutely nothing. Jungling, Dr. Mundo, you know, you think you had those opportunities to kite out, and the blue team now gets the dragon essentially for free. You had the opportunity to kite out the Renekton and get a kill there in the top lane, but that's just poor play once again from your top laner, not listening to the pings, not paying attention to what his teammates are trying to tell him. And boy, they did get that double kill eventually in the river, but wasted so much time in trying to make that happen. So now the red team has got to figure out how they come back. How are they going to make this happen? They're trailing by about 3,000 gold, give or take a few hundred. Kha'Zix is going to go back to jungling. The Yasuo does have Immortal Shield Bow. I thought that's what he was building. So that's the reason why, as he takes these, puts these attacks on the minions, he's just healing so much by every minion killed and attacked. Yasuo is now calling top lane and looking to rotate. And let's see if the Renekton can do a better job of baiting or kiting this Mundo to him so that Yasuo can come and get him. So now Renekton needs to pull back.
Rampage.
The Jinx is not going to take the bait. Kha'Zix is trying to circle around, but is going to base. And Yasuo gets nothing for his effort to go top lane and now returns back to the mid, I believe, to take this wave. I'm getting a call from Christensen. I need to mute and deal with that. All right, back to the game. I think you can hear me now. Sorry about that. Got a phone call I had to take. All right, so in the jungle right now, 13-5 on the blue team. They take out Ninja Peach, so that's a death, 13-6. Circling around is Jace Allred. If they could take the Warwick, that would be huge, but he's pushing back the Waffle Fleal. Waffle Fleal is able to get under base, takes a shot on the Jace, but he heals too much. And that forces the red team either under tower or back into their base, and the blue team is really making this snowball. So the red team's got to figure out how are they going to win. Who can they isolate? Who can they find? Who can they bully to try to get back into this game? How can you get Kha'Zix to where he is bursting and taking some of these people out? You know, Action is going to be squishy. Lux is going to be squishy. The Warwick is going to heal too much. Right now, the Yasuo is already getting to be too strong. So what you're left with is really, if you can pick on the bottom laners, as they're trying to do right now, if they can take out this Action, that's going to be a big advantage, and that is, okay, so a big advantage and a 600 gold bounty, taking out the Action, who's down, and he's all by himself. And this is what I'm talking about. This is how games are swung away from you. But the Where's Perry drops his ult, and deleted Where's Perry. But a big shot. Here comes the red team trying to do some damage. Can they take out? They can't. Look at that healing. Finally, they're able to take out the Yasuo. But still, Ninja Peach still in the area with her ult. Drops a root. 16-9 and still trailing. The T-Train and the Lux still in the area. A 600 gold bounty going the way of Dr. Mundo on that kill on Action. And as we say, that's how games are swung, is with a major bounty taken like that and a couple of other deaths. But I'm not sure if it's going to be enough for the red team. Vex on her way back out, along with Kha'Zix. Swain trying to catch himself between a couple of towers, walking around and unable. What's the deal with Swain? He's some kind of special, makes himself invisible. The towers can't see him. He can walk by them without taking shots. I don't really understand that. Blue team now setting up for Dragon. They're going to take that for free. Is Kha'Zix going to try to come and get there? They're just going to melt it. He's not going to get there in time. So now they got to deal with what they can do after. Are they going to try to set up a team fight? Why did you step forward, Swain? Oh my gosh, deleted by the Lux. He actually was killed by the Warwick, but Lux did all that damage and Swain is done. The red team shouldn't necessarily be fighting this. Just chase them off, and that's probably all you want to do. Gonna try to delete some vision. Jinx trying to get some gold to scale up. Trailing 17-9. All 4 dragons going the way of the blue team. Jace takes a red buff. Yasuo is facing a double team. Doesn't seem all that scared about it. Throws his tornado. Vex tries to clear the wave, does quickly. Warwick is in the area trying to circle around. Looks like he's going to join the fight. Also action. So it's a 3v2 now. No, 3v3. Swain joins the fight. Right now, as you look at this, you've got a 6-3-9 Lux. You've got a 6-1-3 action. You've got a 1-5-1 Jinx and a 2-7-7 Swain. Swain, you are feeding. I think Swain is seeing himself fall right out of the first team with this match. It's not working out well for him. That might be it. It looks like GG's. I don't know if the red team can get back in. 17-9, all 4 dragons going the way of the blue team and up, 3,000 gold, give or take. Here's a big shot from the Lux, but she dies. And that's 150 gold lead to the Dr. Mundo, who got the 600 off of action. Lux doing a ton of damage, but Mundo there to make her pay for stepping forward too much. Here's a big axe from the Mundo, and they're going to turn. Big fight about to break out. The red team decides to pull back. Lux, no. Blue team runs. Red team circles back. I'm not sure what their plan is here. They're just kind of roaming. They're definitely not going to go for Baron. They do come in and start taking some waves. Under tower, big shot. Yasuo is there to just push everyone off. Right now it's a 3v2, but the Renekton bases. Here is Swain to join in a 3v3. And now everybody just kind of retreats back to their corners. Jinx still in lane, trying to do something to get back into this game at 1-5-2. Does have 134 CS. If she can convert that gold into items, that's going to be helpful, clearing some vision Lux. Everybody, as I say, kind of returning to their corner. Jinx can't get caught. Here, Kha'Zix has to return to her. They're going to get back to the bottom lane and go under tower. Here the blue team jumps forward. They're going to take the Swain. No, Swain's able to get back. Lux pushes him off. Dr. Mundo under tower, trying to do some damage. Waffle Flail pushes forward. Some big shots on the Warwick and a miss from the ult from the Jinx. And that would have ended the Warwick, but that miss on the big missile allows the blue team to kind of live again. Blue team pulling back and calling the tier 1 tower in the top lane. Red team also trying to rotate to the top lane. I don't know if they're going to get some vision. They are trying to get some vision on the Baron. Swain circling around. He's all by himself. He's so weak right now. It's just seeing if he can clear vision, it looks like. Has to be real careful about getting caught out all alone. Vex in the mid lane facing a 2v1. Dodges everything that Lux has to throw at her. Now it's a 3v2. Swain is circling around. No, he's not. What is he doing in the jungle? He's just wandering around getting vision, doing very little. Blue team is going to go up and take the top tier 1 tower. Still a 2v2 in the mid lane. Jinx is all alone pushing waves and now rotates. She's going to base. Tier 1 tower is gone in the top lane. Swain steps up trying to take some minions. See if he can't scale. Kha'Zix in the top river, now rotating to mid. Warwick steps into the river. It's a 14 via 13. Nobody's around. He's got a double team if they can jump this Warwick. What can the Swain do? Or what can he's going to rotate down? Boy, that was a good opportunity. They just didn't realize. I guess the Lux and the Yasuo were in the area. They probably wouldn't have been able to burst him, but the burst from Kha'Zix is pretty impressive. And that might have been an opportunity to real quick burst that Warwick. The blue team is already calling drag, so they're going to set up, trying to remove some vision and trying to gain some vision. The red team realizes what they're doing. They're going to clear the jungle on the way. Death Bush. Oh, goodness, Death Bush. Goodbye, Dr. Mundo. You know he did. No, is he going to get away? He's so tanky. No. No.
Ooh, you know he did.
You know he did. And without Mundo, if you are the red team, you're completely screwed. So, without Mundo, they can't contest this. They're going to have to just give it up as they circle in. Another shot, and that's it. They take the dragon. So now what do you do? Now what do you do? What do you do if you're the red team? Really, to be honest, nothing. The game is over. Swain, minions, Vex take top tier 1 tower. Warwick and Ninja Peach push out the bottom lane. The blue team is now going to go take Baron. And really at this point, they're going to take Baron for free. The red team isn't going to get there in time, I don't believe. They're just trying to play defense. Kha'Zix trying to clear his jungle. And it's not working out. It's not working out for the red team. Now they've got Baron. And as I say, you got to figure that's GG's. I'm not sure how this is going to play out. If they are going to FF or they're going to keep fighting. Big shot. Another tier 2 tower in the mid lane taken. Bunch of shots getting on the Vex. They just dive under tower and it doesn't even make any difference. They're going to take this tower and they're going to take Inhib. Red team's turret has been destroyed. Inhib has been destroyed. Oh my goodness, deleted. Yeah. Nexus tower taken. Second Nexus tower taken. And now the Nexus taken. And now they're just going to mess with them. Just killing them right outside of spawn. Killing them in spawn. Oh my gosh. Swain dies on the steps of spawn. And this is just a epic butt whooping as it turns out. Unfortunately for the red team. 5 minutes wasn't enough. 5 minutes was not enough. Five minutes is not enough. I don't know why this happens. This does this. It's so annoying. Interface. Is it in general? Where are we at? I don't know why this keeps happening. All right, so let's take a look. Retsev, 0-1-7. The Jace 7-3-3, the Action 8-1-4, the T-Train 2-1-4, the Ninja Peach 6-4-15. G Jinx, you need to probably remove that as your tagline. Knucklehead. These guys are so ridiculous. Where's Perry? 2, 8, and 7. Young G 1, 6, and 2. So the bot lane was just a feeding zone. Derek Bergeson 2, 4, and 1. G Jinx 2, 4, and 5. Waffle Fleel 3, 1, and 4. Taking a look at some of the graphs, the damage. Ninja Peach off the charts with her damage, replacing what would normally be the Yasuo in that damage respect. Action so low on his damage, which is interesting as your ADC and having as many kills as he did. Swain doing most of the damage. So the two supports doing the most damage for each team, but the Swain unfortunately just fed his way to a blue victory. And that's the end. So that's how the first versus second team mix-up goes this week. The blue team with Retsev gets their revenge. And that's how it ends. Thanks for being with us.